G'day, Jonathan Reeves here. Just thought I'd do a really quick video on how to survive COVID-19 financially. Now, these tips aren't new, and if you've spoken to me, you've probably heard me go on about them ad nauseum, but I thought I'd put them in context as to how we can get through this relatively unscathed. Firstly, given the unprecedented nature of this situation, I urge you, if you need help, ask and ask early. Don't think, well, next week or the week after might be better. If you think you need help, you're better off getting early, getting things sorted. Secondly, as best you can, don't overdraw your accounts and continue to make repayments on time. So, with regards to COVID-19, there are a couple of structures that are available, stimulus packages, bank support packages, that will allow you to make that burden a little bit easier. But before you look into any of that, you need to know what your money coming in is and what your money going out is. So yes, I'm asking you to do a budget. It's really less asking and more saying you need to do a budget. If you don't know what's coming up, if you don't know what bills you have to pay, if you don't, if you're not aware of these things, how can you, with any sense of certainty, know what you need to do? All right. So first and foremost, do a budget. If you need help with that, I can help with that. I have a very good online system which you can use, which I can give you access to. I'm waiving charges for that for the time being. So once you know where you're at, what's coming in and what's going out, that should tell you what you need to do. If you need to reduce your outgoings because your income has dropped, then do so. But do it with keeping in mind that you need to protect your credit rating. So what that means is if you need to stop putting extra money onto each loan, just paying the minimum contracted repayments, then do that. If it means that you have to ask the local council to use the credit that you've got for your rates for the next bill instead of continuing to pay ahead every time, then do it. You need to know exactly where you are and what you're doing. So with the bank, just on the bank payment deferrals, I've got a post in the group about this, but please don't call it a holiday. It's not. It is a payment deferral. Now, what that means is the banks will continue to charge interest. They just won't charge you for it for the time being. But as soon as repayments go back to normal, that interest and those repayments will be added back onto the loan. So if you then decide just to pay their new amount, which the bank determines, then you're paying interest on interest for 25 years. Obviously, do what you need to do to get through this situation. But let's look at structurally after the fact, once we get through it, let's look at putting some processes in place to get us back to where we should be, quicker than paying it off over the remaining loan term. So you're not paying extra money needlessly. So that's all I wanted to cover off. But basically, I've links to all the government stimulus packages on my websites and inside my Facebook group, which you're more than welcome to join. It's free. It's just a lot of financial information in there. Links to the websites, bank stimulus, bank sites, they've all got something regarding COVID-19. Get in touch with me. I can do a review of your situation. I can put you onto that budgeting platform. It's more than just a budgeting platform. It's a really handy tool. But look, let's get things sorted early. Let's work through the process so we can come out the other end relatively unscathed and not further behind than you have to be. All right, have a good one.